Welcome to the God and T Success Channel, where we talk success in all forms of life, work, money, cars, school, everything you need. Not just money, working out, whatever it is. So, subscribe and like and hit the notification if you like things like this. This is 2 to 10 minute videos. That's all we doing. So I got to get you in and out, so you can go do it. So another thing that I'm going to be talking about today is passive income through ebooks. Now, this is something that I have personally done and I am doing now. So this is not just an idea that I'm talking to you about, but I'm going to give you some secrets and tricks and tips in order to get your ebooks out a little faster. Now, there is a lot of people, they think that you can't make a book in a day, let alone a couple hours, right? Yes, you can. Now, there are some actual things, some programs you could buy. So then I'm not endorsing any of them. I'm just saying this is the idea that you can do to speed it up. There's programs you could buy where you can speak into a microphone or your computer or whatever it is, and it kind of it shapes it up for you. It types it up. You just tell it what to say. This is very similar to the speech on phones nowadays. You could tell your phone to say something, or you could tell your phone really to say something, to look up something, to call somebody, right? You could tell your phone to write things, right? So that's the secret that a lot of people do not really think about very openly. You don't have to sit and type it. You can speak it into your phone. You can speak it into the device if you have time. You don't have to do this while you're at home or whatever. You can be going to work. You can walk to work as you're writing your book. I've done this multiple times. I've written 20 books. Well, I have more than 20 books, but they're still coming out, So these little books, I'm going to sometimes link it below if it's relatable. These little ebooks that you can write, just write ebooks. Now, the idea goes like this. If you have enough of your product out on a shelf, it will be much more noticeable than somebody that had one product or 2 products, versus if I have 50 products on the same aisle in a store or online. If I'm looking for something, I might run into your product 50 more times than if I had 2 things on the shelf, or if I had 2 things online, right? So that's the idea. You got to fill your avenue with things that will be noticed in a sense of having hundreds of ebooks. I literally quite mean hundreds, right? Hundreds of ebooks. Now, in due time, once you get enough passive income, you can have other people write it for you, like going on different websites where they offer these services. Now, I'm speaking mainly on just getting that passive income going. So you gotta basically write books, but remember, you can do this: read books, watch videos, and do as they say. When it comes to what to write about, what's more popular to write about, how to look up what to write about, these are things you need to know. I'm not telling you what you need to do. I'm telling you what you need to know if you decide to go do ebook stuff, right? So go do your research is basically what I say. Go do your research. Get hundreds of ebooks, because if each ebook costs 99 cents and you get like anywhere from 20 cents even to like 75 cents per one. Now, let's say you have 700 ebooks and each of them start selling 1 or 2 a day. Hey, that's hundreds of dollars in a couple days, right? I could do the math, but I don't really want to do it right now. Now, if you do that over a month period, and then now you have enough passive income, let's just say you built it up to let's say $50 or $100. Let's say you built it up to $100. Now you can take $100 and use some of that money in order to have other people write high quality books for you. Quantity over quality in the terms that I'm speaking to you about. Not quality over quantity. Because the more you have on the shelf, even if people buy it, you're buying into consumerism. Even if people buy it, they probably won't read it. People buy gym memberships, but don't go after the first 2 months in January and February, right? People buy books, people buy items and leave it in their house, never actually use it. People buy appliances and never actually use it. Consumerism in America, right? So what's up? Just go do what you got to do, right? So read books and watch videos about what to write about, right? I'm not here to tell you what to write about, but from what I've done research in and what I'm doing right now, things that people can relate to, real life things. Fiction books are not the move. Nonfiction books is the move. The how-to books, the tips, the tricks, the daily routines, the things of how to get better or whatever it is in success, the real life stuff that people can grasp and people can better themselves with, basically boiling down to self-help books, right? So do those kind of things. I'm talking like you could write a book in 45 minutes, I promise. It doesn't have to be like 300 pages. You can make it short, make it 20 to 50 pages and just speak it into the phone. If you're actually walking to work or if you're driving to work, you could write maybe a quarter of the book for a 20-minute drive. But if you're driving in the morning, an hour, you can write your book the whole way there. Don't listen to music. Don't distract yourself. Don't do a lot of other stuff. Just do as I'm doing, put it on the dashboard, make the book, speak into it, and then go get an app where you can actually save it into it so you can later on edit it. There's other books and stuff how you can release it onto the platform that you want to do. So yeah, that's it right there. And then save it on your phone or whatever device you use. It doesn't have to be a phone. It could be your laptop, or your tablet, whatever it is, right? Just have it on there, speak it into it, and it'll speed up the process instead of typing. I've noticed that it goes by probably like 3 times faster, probably 4 or 5 times faster if you write a book about like whatever it is. You can sit down and type for 3 hours and speak your phone into it for 45 minutes and be just as, you can have more words in 45 minutes than 3 hours. Of course, this will get better in time. So that's what it is, passive income on ebooks. Yep.